Next problem is limit n approaches to infinity, summation r equal to 1 to n, 1 by n e power r by n is equal to dash. So this is a question. So we already discussed earlier how we can change this limit n approaches to infinity summation. We can change it as integration, and if r is equal to 1 to n, if r is equal to 1 to n, the limits are 0 to 1. Lower limit is 0 and the upper limit is 1. Then this 1 by n we can replace with dx e power r by n. R by n we can replace with x. So then it become integration of 0 to 1 e power x dx. Integration of 0 to 1 e power x dx. Now which is equal to integration of e power x is the e power x with the limits 0 to 1. After substituting the limits we get e power 1 minus e power 0 which is equal to e minus 1. So the correct answer is e minus 1. Next problem, integration of sin x upon sin x minus alpha dx which is equal to ax plus b into log of sin x minus alpha plus c. Then what is a and b? This is the question. Integration of sin x upon sin of x minus alpha dx is equal to ax plus b into log of sin x minus alpha plus c. Then what is a and b? Now see how we can solve this one. I am taking let x minus alpha is equal to t. Let x minus alpha is equal to t. Then if we can differentiate on both sides, we get dx is equal to dt. Now substitute. So integration of sin x. X is what? X is equal to t plus alpha. Then numerator we get sin of t plus alpha upon sin t. Why? Because x minus alpha is equal to, we are taking t. Instead of dx we can replace with dt. Now numerator which is in the form of sin of t plus alpha. So which means sin a plus b form. So we know sin a plus b, sin a plus b is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Expansion of sin a plus b is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Now we get sin t into cos alpha plus cos t into sin alpha upon sin t dt. Sin t dt. So now we can split this integral. Then what we get finally? Sin t gets cancelled. Cos alpha is constant. Then cos alpha is constant. Integration of dt plus cos t by sin t is cot t. Cos t by sin t is the cot t and sin alpha is constant. Sin alpha constant, integration of cot t dt. Now cos alpha, integration of dt is t. Now we get t into cos alpha plus sin alpha into integration of cot t dt. Integration of cot t is log of mod sin t plus c. C is the constant. Now this t we can replace with x minus alpha. So then what we get? X minus alpha into cos alpha plus sin alpha into log of mod sin x minus alpha plus c. Now if we can multiply this, we get x into cos alpha minus alpha into cos alpha plus sin alpha into log of mod sin x minus alpha plus c. Now if we can compare this one with the right side expression, ax plus b into log of sin x minus alpha plus c. So then what we get? Coefficient of x is here a. Here coefficient of x is cos alpha. So a is equal to cos alpha, comma b. What is the b? B is a sin alpha. B is a sin alpha. And minus alpha cos alpha plus c. Minus alpha cos alpha is a constant. So we get finally A is equal to cos alpha, B is equal to sin alpha.